the
Like
donuts.
you, miss. I ain't ate this before. I ain't drank this before. You need to come on with it, girl. You need to
First of
come
all,
up to
I'm
the
not
table.
eating no lizards and no gizzard. Well, I did used to eat gizzard when I had tea, but right now I be gumming all day if I ate a gizzard now. Baby. Anybody eat no raccoon, no possum, no gator bites, no gator nuggets, no cockroaches, and no sea bugs. Tap, I ain't eating none of that. My
Never
favorite
say
internet,
never.
like my favorite internet grandma
Hey,
is the
cousin.
meat coming off the bone, baby.
Hey, Happy Mac.
Cousin said, baby, yes, coffee is hot, not cold.
I don't even drink coffee, so I'm just talking.
I drink coffee every now and again, but it got to be hot. So, cousin said, you look good in your lavender.
Thank you.
Happy Mac said that. So, we're
Thank
going
you,
to
Happy Mac.
talk to you guys. Today is Monday. I want to talk to y'all about I had the thought,
Uh-oh.
but it
Why
went
you got to laugh?
but I had the thought, but it went over my head. Hey, Penny Ortiz.
Hey, Penny.
Mike said he liked the cold coffee. Happy Mac said, it must be some shenanigans. No, it's not. What I really want to talk about is food security. Food security, garden, water, the droughts,
All the
you know,
above.
all the above. I had a customer get in my car today and I didn't know about it. It's sad that I don't know about it because I stay in this city. What's up, Rob? What it do?
Hey, Rob.
She informed me today that she said it's a shame because we got a ladder from the county or whatever that they're trying to put one of those data centers in the black people's neighborhood, right?
No.
And they don't want the data center in the neighborhood. So somebody went and shot up the governor's house who
No, they
approved the data center.
baby. Was that you I told that to? I said, girl, I ain't trying to say that I wish nothing on nobody, but I said, how long you think this nonsense is going to go on before these people just start going crazy on them?
Right? Right. She said, well, Rob about was the customer bar. I don't think so. Nobody there was a black girl that was telling me this. And I was like, when did this happen? She said 2 months ago. I'm trying to work out making a really big cold frame setup for winter veggies this year. Okay, happy back. I single girl.
She
But
trying to
yeah,
do what?
see, she making a cold frame setup for winter veggies.
Cold frame setup. Okay. Let's
Now,
open my
people just thinking because when you see money, that's all you see. You don't care about nothing else. You don't care about the people. They said the man didn't care about what the folks wanted. Them people kept telling them they didn't want that stuff there. And I guess it went over his head and somebody shot up his house.
bring me water.
So when it comes to them sticking these data centers in these neighborhoods, when we already know the type of resource that it's gonna, pull, not to mention it might cause contamination. Ain't no telling what, because they said these things hum all day long, just humming. Like, what is your backup plan if there is a drought when it comes to water? You got to have water to even drink. You got to have water to cook, clean. You got to have water to even water your quote unquote garden if you are a gardener. What is your backup plan? What are you going to do?
I guess we're gonna be out there trying to dig some wells.
And see, that's what I'm trying to figure out my renaissance. That's what baffles me. If this thing pulls water. What? How we know it won't pull water from wells?
Oh, it does. It absolutely does. They said that. It does.
Wow. Wow. Hey, Mac Chicken.
Mac chicken?
Yeah, Mac Chicken over here trying to give orders. But while
Oh,
you're
still
barking out orders, I'm gonna bark out one too. Hit that thumbs up, share this live, and don't forget to subscribe. Happy Mac said, I've been shopping curbside for windows being tossed out. Oh, Happy Mac, what you gonna build you a greenhouse with them? That's a good idea. And get you an old rusted door. I retire in about 6 months. I want to leave California, but no now. Not now.
Who is
Mike
that?
said, my happy cousin. Mike said, my city built on swamp. Water table. Water table and a few feet below my basement. What's up, Jags?
Hey, James.
Talk about he listening from human cornfield.
Jag said that.
Yep. Yep. But my backup plan is already in action. I have 3 something toasts full of water. Okay, 3 IBC toasts full of rainwater. And you ain't doing nothing wrong, bro, man, from the 5th floor. Happy Max said contaminations, higher electricity prices, and sky high water prices. I'm grateful that I live in a country where they don't care how you live. Outhouses for everyone. But you know, she also said, my Renaissance, that they got even notification that the utilities is going up. I said, well, did they give y'all any notification about the water? And I said, because this thing not only stores energy, it steals water too.
But you know, it's really sad. It's really sad, but we already know that. And you know, sometimes I just feel like, you know, back in the day, when things used to happen in those other countries, and I always used to say, "Ooh, Lord, I'm so glad I do not live there." Because it's like they did not care about their people, the things that was happening, and some of the things that was happening to their people, and they caused it to happen. But to think that the tables have turned and now we going through that, it's just unimaginable. And the thing is, you are taking water from humans, and then you are telling them, make your showers 5 minutes, don't wash your cars, don't water your plants. You are limiting the humans' water while you sucking up all waters to cool off your equipment. Instead of purchasing the coolers, the electric coolers that you're supposed to, but they cost too much. So you rather take the water from the humans and not even care about them. It blows my mind.
Well, hey, Ann, Backyard Garden. Welcome in, Associate Minister. How y'all doing, guys? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Shout out to the people that's in the bushes. We are just doing a Monday Night Live. We are really just talking about what are you going to do. Right now, it's not the time to be playing no games. Everybody talking about, oh, it's about to get better. It's not going to do this. They not going to do this. But the proof is in the pudding. These people don't care about the human rights. But yet, when you tell somebody to stock up 6 months worth of water and some food, you a hoarder.
Did you see London on the news today?
Hey, Snow Brownie, welcome in.
That just goes to show you, I don't know anything about foreign countries. I don't research them. I don't read about them. I did not know London did not have air conditioners.
Oh, it's a couple of other countries out there that don't have air conditioning. Portugal.
Well, because, you know, the heat, the weather period is controlled. It is so hot there. They showed the stores where people are in there just running amok, trying to get water. Everybody just putting tons of cases of water in their carts because
Wow.
these people are so hot, and hundreds have died already because of the heat. These are things, and a lot of people, when we talk about stuff like this, the first thing somebody want to say, but that's in London. Baby, you better open your eyes. You better open your eyes, because how many times have you seen things happen over there, and then it comes around full circle?
Right.
So
Right.
you better be trying to get you some water. And we can't always get water, so at least make sure you get some filters, because if we have to go tapping into the unimaginable to get some
What you
water,
say?
we can filter it. So get filters of every kind. And I still, in my heart, those straw things, I can't see it. Me personally, I cannot see me going bending over, putting my straw in some water and sucking it out. Not before boiling it, not
Right.
before purifying it. I can't
Right.
see it.
Rob said the largest data center in the world is in rural Texas. It is named Stargate. Kenny
Right.
said, I'm just here to say that the day my money becomes more important to me than all human life, I want to not live, because people are way more important to me. Um,
Well, you could never work for the government,
what you said? What you
because
said?
people are definitely not important to them. Hi, Snow
Snowball,
Brownie.
Snow Brownie. I still like to know where the water in the big creek near my house went to, and we don't have a data center or any business along the creek. Used to be about 2.5 feet deep, now just to my ankle.
How long has it been gone? Was it gone before data centers, period? Because they had already said back in 2020, they were saying that lakes and rivers were going to dry up. I don't know if any of you all remember, but people pay a lot of money for lakefront property, right? Because that's the whole
Yes,
purpose. I want to walk right out of my door and walk right on the beach. Well, it's probably been 4 years now, and that was the first time I heard that that was a whole part of the everything that came out that they said was going to happen that we see now is happening. This came
right,
out then, and I couldn't imagine it. I did not. It did not stop me from preparing, but I couldn't imagine it. And when
right,
they were saying lakes and rivers would just dry up, and I was like, how is that possible? And then I started hearing it. Something in Arizona dried up. Something
yeah.
in
I
another
seen that.
state
I seen
dried
something like
up.
that too.
And then this man on this lakefront property, they came to interview him. He walked out of his little fancy home, came down the steps. The reporter was there, and he walked and walked and walked. He said, "This is the river."
Right,
He said, "Once upon a time, I could not. The water started here. Not there was no water. Period. Not as far as you could see. There was no water. You could just walk out there. You can. It was land. You can build on it.
oh,
It
I
was
seen that. I seen
nothing."
the same video. And I'm and people and I'm looking at the fact that I might not say a lot of stuff, but I'm paying attention to a lot of things. And when you sit there and pay attention to what others are not paying attention to, you start questioning yourself, because you're like, okay, you're stocking food, you're stocking water. When you got states telling you it's illegal to collect rainwater, water that's coming from the sky free, you telling me I can't collect it. You a fool. If you don't think if I got the space to be able to put me some containers out on this property, I'm collecting every drop of rain that the Lord dropped down, and I can put it in a bucket.
And that's why people need to be stocking up on filters, because if for those who can, Now I'm pretty sure if worse come to worse, the people gonna be breaking some laws. But for us who can, is there is no law, you better get as many buckets out there as you can and make sure
Right.
you have a way to filter it.
But hey, Fuzzy Adventure, Mike said this been happening for the past 10 years. People talking about never gonna happen. Oh yeah, it's happening now. It's happening right before your eyes.
Absolutely.
European
Absolutely.
and my Renaissance, not to be funny, it's starting with the grocery stores, the food. That's not food. So if they're not unaliving you through the food. What you think we're gonna do if we don't have water?
We don't have a chance. We don't have a chance in heck.
Europe,
It's
she said,
ridiculous.
Europe generally doesn't have AC. Now they're baking. Sad. Mike, everybody is speaking. Rich people can be rich anywhere. What you said, cousin? Yes, they don't want society with a middle class or even lower class. They want to have it all and peasants with nothing to exploit. The water company stole water and put it in bottles. And you know what I hear? Hey, Storms, people talking about those bottled waters that you get from the store. That ain't nothing but recycled toilet water. Because what happens if the springs, like you got data centers and the springs are out there, who's to say they not stealing water from that? So if this SHIT hits the fan today, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna get because I'm as ready as I can get.
Right.
Now see, like you totes and all of that, if we had land or just a home, we could be more prepared. But for
Right.
my situation, there's nothing else I can do. So
Right.
I'm as prepared as I can get living here.
I ain't prepared. I ain't gonna lie, because my stuff that I have is in storage. So what I got here, I'll probably be gone within a month. I don't have nothing right now. So a lot of us is in my situation that we are not ready. Now we know what we need to do to get ready, but I'm not in a situation that I can say, oh, I'm about to go in my own spot. I'm about to do this because I know where to get those IBC totes from because I had them. You know what I'm saying? I got the 55-gallon drums that I got. Jigs think he gonna get that he ain't gonna get. But it's like she said, water been gone 9 or 10 years. You ask where it went to, nobody knows. I've looked on Google Earth and didn't help me at all. Storm said groundwater, also known as aquatic. Wait a minute, what this say? Aquifers sometimes feed surface lakes, ponds, streams, creek. It would be real easy for data centers to drain water from underground. Whew, man. Just asking for a friend.
They are tapping into underground waters.
Right, they are.
Wells. And they probably gonna be tapping into the private wells.
Exactly. And that's why I said people say, I got a well on my property. I got a well. What happens when they drain that well?
I tell you, every time I hear somebody brag about their well, I keep telling them that well can get contaminated. A well is not the end all. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That is a good thing to have it. I would want one, but my life not gonna depend on it.
Right. Hey, Dave Buzzard, welcome in.
Hey, Dave.
I'm just gonna take out 1 or 2 with me, hopefully it comes.
Take out 1 or 2 what?
People, girl, people. And you know what the killing part about it is? So many people holler community. They holler community. We need to stick together. We need to do this. We need to do this. But how many actually really is doing that? Can I call you today and say, me and Mackenzie need some food. Me and Mackenzie need somewhere to stay. How many you gonna offer? And not with nothing that I have done, but life happens. What a community at? Oh, girl, I'm going to do something too, so I'm just gonna pray about it for you.
Hey,
Sometimes it,
everybody that's speaking to me, I'm sorry, but I cannot see the chat, so I came over here to Tampa's chat. So now I see the people speaking to me, and I apologize for not speaking back. Miss J.K. Gardner, hello.
hey, Miss J.K. Gardner.
Angela, just asking. And I think I spoke to everybody else. Mike, if I didn't speak to you. Storms, if I didn't speak to you. So, Dave Buzzy, everybody that I didn't speak to, I just want to let you know, hello.
Jigs, talk about that's okay, Tampa. You can't move to Georgia. I don't want to move to Georgia. Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner, welcome in, guys. What did y'all have for dinner? Anybody had some dinner, my Renaissance? What you had for dinner? She talking about you gonna have to get here though. You gonna have to get here though, Uber lady.
Who gonna have to get where?
Abby Maxim, I'm gonna have to come to her.
Oh,
To New York. To New York. New York's in the house. So back to the topic, my Renaissance. We were gonna talk about if you can't garden, like you don't have a lot of space, what is the next best thing to get you some food in your house for you and your family? Hey, True, welcome in. She said, I want to run for president, Tampa, but it said it will cost 5,000 plus more. So I don't know if I will be running for president. What's up, Lefty? What's up? Pick up my Renaissance. She said, pick my Renaissance too.
Huh?
She having Max said, pick you up on my way to her land.
Oh.
Yeah, in the bush, you got to find something to eat.
Those people will just have to buy, buy food, as much as they can, buy dry goods. And you still, when you buying dry goods, you still have to take into consideration, what if you don't have power?
Right.
So you have to be prepared to have food that you can cook in the event that you can, and foods that you can be able to eat cold, which that would not do well with me at all, because I cannot. My hot food have to be hot, and my cold food have to be cold. So I would be in some trouble if I had to be forced to eat some canned goods out of my GI would just probably just say, somebody dig the hole because we coming on down.
He said, how we gonna stick together when most of your neighbors is not prepping? Nah, because they watching you. They watching you and what you bring in your house. The social media said New York and California are two of the dumbest states in the country. They both like athletic people remember what they were, but they don't realize what they are. My Renaissance. I used to wonder why people grow so much food in the summer. But they grew so much food in the summer so they can preserve food throughout the winter.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Jarring up food, something that you can just heat up. And I think everybody can afford those little, camping stoves, some of them things this big, and you just put them together and you light them, and they don't be looking sturdy to me, but you got to do what you got to do. But there are things that you can heat something with. That's why you have to be prepared all the way around. You got to be prepared to have the things you need to heat up things. And I'm not speaking generators, because I know generators are not cheap. People who can afford generators, that's
Hold it.
good. But people who cannot, you have to find the alternatives to how to heat up some food. Or if you're good with cold food, then all right.
Baby, your stomach gonna be toe up.
I know
Everything
mine
ain't
would be.
right. Everything ain't meant to be ate cold. What?
Can you take my
So
drink
there's just
stable to
you
stand?
just have to have a little bit of everything when you getting prepared because you don't know what. And we talk, and even though we talk about this so leisurely, but we passionate about what we talking about. But if any of this ever happens, it's gonna be a mess. Even though we talk about it and in our mind we preparing and we think we ready, it's gonna be so devastating if it happens the way they said it's gonna happen that you really have to be prepared because you ain't gonna be able to think right.
Right.
You know that's not the time to be saying, okay, what am I gonna eat? How am I gonna eat? That's not the time to be thinking about that because you're gonna be so devastated about what is happening in front of you, in front of your eyes, that you're not gonna be able to think straight. Not at all. So the thinking needs to be done now, the thinking and the doing.
Right. And when I say I'm so tired, I was laying here. I got in about 7 something. So I just laying here. I was trying not to go to sleep because I knew I had my Monday Night Live, right? And I was laying there dozing off, and I'm like, Lord, my body's so tired. I've literally been working every day nonstop. And I'm on a mission of I got to do what I got to do to get me in a spot, get my stuff out of storage, start stacking and propping like I used to do, preparing like I used to do. I'm not preparing for doomsday. I am preparing for every day. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can happen. It ain't necessarily got to be doomsday, you know. But I want to be able to get off of work, go home, get a meal, and not have to worry about where my next meal gonna come from. Or my next bottle of water. I mean, you know, water gonna come from. You know what I'm saying? If the lights go out, baby, that's the best sleep. I got candles. I got kerosene lamps. I got all of that. So, and I taught myself how to walk around my house in the dark. You know, I like my house pitch black. So I can get up in the middle of the night and maneuver through my house without bumping into something because I had to teach myself how to walk around in the dark. Well, a lot of people don't know how to do that. There is no village. Just be hating against each other. Nobody cares if you're doing okay. In the truth, and you're right about that. Nobody cares. Everybody's for they. I think every person is for themselves in today's society right now. Because you could talk to somebody till you turn blue in the face. It's up to them whether they turn around and take your advice and do it. Even
And
when I start. What you say?
You know, just back to what you were saying, that's something that I've been saying for the past 4 or 5 years for people to stop focusing when it comes to preparing. Stop focusing on the worst that can happen. Like I just said about what's going on in London, heat. It's too hot. They can't survive. They losing their lives. It don't have to be the worst that everybody is saying is going to happen. It don't have to be bombs dropping out the sky. It don't have to be any of that, dramatic stuff. It could be simple weather related things. Too cold, don't have heat. Too hot, don't have air, don't have water to hydrate. It's simple things like that. And losing jobs, everybody should be trying to stock up their refrigerators. Right. Just so they can eat once their job is gone, because so many people, I know back in the day, that's all we used to hear is who had a good job. Oh, right. I got a good job, baby. You better slow your roll with that good job.
Because I don't know what a good job is, baby.
Because baby, them good jobs may be limited.
Right. I'm doing ride share, but they trying to eliminate the humans and get these driverless cars. So who's to say I might have a job soon? You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to develop them. Jag said, y'all better learn how to rub 2 sticks together.
That too.
Wood charcoal is good to keep, and other stuff needs to start a fire. Right, Lefty. They not watching me. They living it up. The same people that goes to the mall, shopping malls every week. I want to know if they can eat a Coach bag when the stomach is touching they spine. She said Doomsday Tuesday. They the same sometimes. Peanut butter and unsalted crackers, my favorite. Baby, I will eat peanut butter and cracker all the time, too. And when I learn how to make my own crackers, I ain't gonna be buying that mess from the store. All that salt on it.
And who knows what else is in it?
What you said?
I just so is the people trying to say moo Musa. So let me get this together so I can talk. So is the government or whoever trying to save money? Is that why everything is coming in fake? Is that saving money to not have a real animal as opposed to something that you made on a computer? So is that saving money? Who money is it saving? It's not saving us any money because we don't. First of all, we ain't got no money to save. And what difference does it make if you saving us money, but you producing something that's going to make us sick and until we're going to be in a hospital or popping pills? I don't understand. I'm still confused. And at first, we only had to think about the meat. Now it's the meat, it's the bread, it's the lettuce, it's the chocolate, it's every single item we eat, and not just eat. It's the personal item, it's the detergents. It's everything. What everything? The heck?
Everything is messed up. How long do you have to boil a Coach bag longer than a hammock? Cousin. Oh my God, you said no, man. They evil. They evil because they get more money. Get more. When I go into the grocery store now, my renter, so I just hate going to the grocery store. I don't want to buy none of it. I'm tired of looking at the ingredients. I'm tired of not smelling my produce. I just don't want to go in the grocery store at all. You got me on 50 million cameras. You got me on the cameras walking down the aisle. Then you know how you look up and it say you're being recorded. You got me on that camera. You got me on the camera when I go check out at the cash register. You got me on the camera when I walk out into the parking lot to put my groceries in my trunk. Why are you so interested and invested in knowing what a person spend their money on? It ain't like you went out there and made the money. You barely even want to give us the money. Well, you know, you go into the store, well, you can't buy this. They have a limit on it. Why not? It's my money and I want to buy it. Why you got a limit on it? You're supposed to have more than this. But the first thing to go was toilet tissue. So I guess a lot of people going to be out there on their charcoal grill frying up toilet tissue.
Yeah, you know, they were saying the toilet paper was causing a big C because of the chemicals in that. That's what I'm saying. What can we use? Nothing?
Mullen leaf.
Nothing.
We need some mullen leaf.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
we all need to grow mullen in our backyards. They're gonna keep messing with stuff till we give up and eat their crap. Keep us sick for that medicine money. Why happened, Matt? When they harming us, that is a deceitful God said that this is their hearts are corrupt. No money in being healthy. Hey, unique.
Bingo. Bingo.
She said, just came back in from the garden, baby. You ain't doing nothing wrong. Grow them groceries. And everybody in the bushes that's watching, y'all need to grow y'all groceries too. We can understand the hate people have for others. Pray over your toilet paper before you use it.
Baby, I'm saying, no, it ain't just praying over your food, baby. Every time you go take a squat, you got to pray. You got to pray we already praying when we walk out the house, but we usually used to pray walking out the house so we don't get hit by no stray pew pew, or we
Right.
don't get into no car accident, or we don't get jacked. Now we got to worry about what is floating from the sky that's going into our lungs. Baby, we got to pray 24/7.
Baby, what you said. Jeg said, use that washcloth and wash it.
Baby, don't. I showed you all my bag. I got it stocked. Yeah,
We
it
cannot.
ain't. But you know what? It ain't. And I know this young generation. It's gonna be hard for you all. It's gonna be hard for you all to have to wash your probably poopy towels and all of this. It's gonna be hard for you all. But us old schoolers, we had to do that. We had to do that before Pampers came out.
Okay, Canaan.
We had to use the washing board and clean the diapers. And
What?
so
Yes, I remember that.
we can adjust right. Put your gloves on. If you need your gloves, put your gloves on. But yes, I have already, that is one thing that I've already thought about in advance. And I have collected, I buy them by the case. Every time I can find a sale on those microfibers, I buy another case. So I have like an entire huge bag. So if I have to use that for TP, it's gonna be for TP.
Use the wipes that are fragrance free and sensitive for your skin. And my daughter found a company that have bamboo tissue. No chemicals in the tissue or the paper towel products and all of that. Well, I told you guys, I'm going to start making my own paper towels, like using, oh, thank you. Is that Canna
Jan. Hey, Canna Jan, wait, welcome in.
She said she going to bed, but just want to come in and wave.
That's a he.
He, okay, my bad.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe and share the live. I told you I watched this young lady make her own paper towels using 100% cotton. Like, she cut it out the size of what a paper towel is supposed to be. She saved some rolls from paper towels to roll them up. And she used those because they're washable. So she doesn't buy paper towels anymore. Nobody buys paper plates, plastic spoons. These are things that you can eliminate. But I don't want to wash no dishes. I don't want to wash no dish. Yes, you can. You can wash the dishes. It don't take that long to wash no dishes. If you got a dishwasher, you can put the stuff in there. How do you make your own paper towels or toilet paper?
Get your buckets, get your washing pen, get your clothes pins, your wash basin, and be ready to have to get down and dirty.
What you said?
Because
I got that bamboo tissue once at the second food store. That was the strongest paper I've ever seen. True said, excuse my language. Both Ham Hawk and Coach Bag, Mike talking to me, Rob talking to cousin. But yeah, you can make your own reusable paper towels. To be honest,
I saw the other day an African-American woman makes toilet paper.
What?
Makes clean toilet paper. Her and her little kids was out there with it in their hands, jumping down. But baby, the slack that has come down on them, they don't want to see us doing jack. She has run out for now. I did take a screenshot so I can remember the name of it. She said, I'm totally out now because everybody found out about it. She said, but you all, when it come in stock, please come and support me. But they've been coming down on her.
Yeah, they don't want us to have nothing.
Like always.
Every time we develop something, it's a problem. It's a problem. That's just like they came up with this it's blackdoctors.com or something. And this guy's called himself suing them because he can't be on the registry. But it's for black people. You black folks are looking for black services. And because you're Caucasian, you're mad because you can't be on there. You want to sue them? How many times are people tired of going to doctor's offices and not getting treated right? Now, granted, if you're able to find a doctor that's good and that's going to do what they're supposed to do to put you as a patient and not just a number in their pocketbook, I'm all for it. But how many times have black folks been mistreated going to these medical doctors and that's it? So if a person I thought we had freedom of choice. Mac Chicken, I'm gonna have you have a nice day. My red son, he on your side.
Oh, still I'm almost. Is he doing something? Oh,
yeah. See, Tampa is because they are not reaping the benefits. That is why they sue. Right. Some people suck. Proud to be an ass. Right. Happy Max said, sorry, I said that. Grits Kennedy, that's been happening to anybody and everybody unless you rich. Happy Max said he gone. Yeah, I just know for a fact, man, we got to get on our job. We got to start putting food away. Matt, he's still on your channel, my restaurant.
Yeah, I see him.
Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you have a birthday in the month of June, I was going to say January. June, happy birthday.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday, June, babies. Hey, Stevie, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Sylvia.
How's everybody doing? Well, it's about curiosity, unalive the cat. Nah, baby, the cat got 9 lives.
Thank you all for coming on my side to give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us on this Monday night. How many more days we got for this month over with? 3.
2. Oh, 1.
I think it's just 1, right?
Right, 29th.
Yep,
Yeah,
one more. Wow.
One more.
Cousin, stop dropping breadcrumbs in the forest. That's how he's finding you.
This year is flying.
Unique said the song just hits different when it's for you. That birthday song.
Oh, that birthday song.
Mhm. Yep. Sylvia, what your temperature is? Rob said she dropped a whole load. I know Rob hot. I tell mine all the time. Remember the story of Joseph who went from the pit to the palace in ancient Egypt? He became the prime minister of Egypt. He had a dream there was going to be 7 years of probably famine because he didn't finish. They said, it's 87 degrees, feel like 100. Happy Max says, strawberry moon, y'all. Before I forget, happy strawberry moon. What's a strawberry moon? Is the moon gonna be all strawberry right there?
People dropping by.
Sylvia, I said 82. And who you say?
Granny Karma.
Hey, Granny, come. I don't see her on my side over here. Because everybody that's on your side, I could see on the chat, but I don't see it. But a famine in 7 years of plenty. Heat of Pharaoh in the 7 years of plenty. Store up grain so when the 7 years of famine come, the people will have something to eat. I don't know what that is, a strawberry moon, some of that fake mist. I don't know what a strawberry moon is. Is the moon going to be looking like a strawberry?
Who's saying that?
I'm asking Happy Max. He talking about some happy strawberry moon. That means the moon going to look like a strawberry? I so agree. This year is really flying by fast. This year, holy moly, second full moon this month. I like a full moon. When you have the money coming in, stir it away so when you get older and can't work as much, you have a nest egg. Man,
Well, see,
they try
that's
to make
the issue. That's our little small problem. We don't have the money coming. You know, there's difference in having money to survive and money that you can survive and some little extra. I mean, we
Right.
might can squeeze a little bit out, but things are so high. Oh my God, it's the grocery bills going up, the just everything. People, and you know what? I was so sad last night because I just happened to be flipping through the channels and found where all these people are living in their cars. Oh my God, it was the saddest thing.
I'm about to go
Solo
live tonight.
people with kids, and a lot of them were saying that the title was that these people no longer trying to hide it. I mean, nurse going to work every day, and they going to the gyms to bathe and been hiding this. And one lady, some of them been doing it for 3 years and hiding it for 3 years, and they said they just tired of hiding. They just let, and I guess they figure so many people are doing it now. Why hide it? Because there's a lot of us out here doing it. And I think for me, I probably would not get a good night's sleep. I can't see me just sleeping on a lot somewhere.
Oh, I can get it.
And sometimes they get ran off. You know, they get that knock and say you got to move.
Oh, I can get me a good night's sleep, baby. I done slept in my cars a minute night.
Baby, I'd rather sleep in my tent on somebody's land than sleep on somebody's parking lot.
We coming to the, and my rest of some of them nights I'll be sleeping on the side of the road. Baby, bye. We coming to the end of plenty. Happy Max said, no, June is the month when strawberries are ripe. That's all. Granny Karma, how are you? Been so long since I've seen you. I am getting a phone call from my oldest granddaughter. I need to say goodbye. I'm praying for all of you in my daily prayer. Okay, Penny. What's up, Jimmy? Where you been, girl? I've been missing you. I know where you been. You've been over there on TikTok because I be in the bushes.
Who?
Jamia.
Oh.
Official Jamia.
Hey, Jamia.
If anybody wants to come up and hang out with us, I did drop the link. Trust and believe. If I don't know you, you're not coming up. Granny Karma says she good. My nephew was sleeping in his car with his 2 kids.
It was
Mm-mm.
sad. It really sad me. It put me in just like a bad mood. I was so
But you
sad
know,
for
some
those
people
people.
choose to do that so they can
But
save money.
none of these chose
Oh,
that life. These are people
oh,
that has happened. A lot of them this has happened since everything is too high, and the mortgages rent got too high. They had to leave. Some people I mean, rent went from $1,000 to $3,000.
right.
You can't prepare for that. That you can't just throw that on somebody. You know what
But
I'm
they
saying?
doing it because every apartment that I've been looking for, they're 1,700 and up to 2,200. Like, what am I supposed to do about the other bills if you want me to give you all this money just for the rent? You ain't talking about the utilities, the water, me having the food. You ain't talking about none of that. Car insurance, car note. You just want
None of that.
$2,000 a month for your doggone apartment rent. How, and then like Happy Max said, so many places are making sleeping in your car illegal. So if you
Yeah.
don't have an apartment, you can't sleep in your car. What are you supposed to do? They don't
They
care.
And clearly I know they don't have that much space. But then again, somebody said that's why they was building those extra what is that they call? They building these extra things in every state. I can't think of what it is. And they said right now they're not telling you why they building these. And they saying eventually I heard two things why they building them. One is for when everybody get kicked out, and because you can't sleep in your car, you're gonna have to go there. And the second one I heard was the people who don't agree with putting the thing in the right hand or putting it in the forehead. When you don't agree with that, that's where you're gonna end up. So I've heard two places, but I heard they putting these buildings in it has a name for it. I just can't think of it right now, but they supposed to be in every state.
Hey, Farmer Chaz, Unique said detention centers.
Yeah, what detention?
Is it called detention centers?
I don't think detention, but it's called something centers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Hey,
she
Farmer
said they
Chaz.
stayed here a lot when the car got crashed.
Yeah, they count.
Sylvia
They are
said
count.
they
Right,
wanted
yes.
this. Yeah, they
Yeah.
wanted all of this.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaz. They wanted those 15-minute cities real bad.
Yeah.
Well, I know one thing for sure. You ain't sticking nothing in my head and you ain't sticking nothing in my hand. And I'm not going nowhere. Because you go on them little things, you ain't coming back.
Yeah.
You might not even live.
That's the plan.
Right.
That's
So,
the plan.
y'all better get on your JOB and stop thinking everything is a game and a joke, or this ain't gonna happen, or that ain't gonna happen. You are sadly mistaken. She said, what y'all talking about? What's going on in the world, Farmer Chaz? And people need to just wake up and start. After a while, you're not gonna have any water. What are you gonna do? All the food in the grocery stores is trash. It ain't real.
I'm just laughing. That was a nice way to put it. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Not to mention all these medicines that they sticking in your body that's supposed to help with one thing and causing more problems with the next. People need to wake up and stop letting folks use you as a freaking guinea pig. Because that's exactly what they doing. They already done said there's too many people on this earth. So what better way than to get rid of you? Starve you to death, poison you to death, put you in these detention centers and unalive you. So what are you gonna do? They passed a law here in this state that if you caught being homeless or sleeping in a tent under the bridge, they locking you up. Nobody asked to be homeless. You think I asked to lose my house in 2023? No, I didn't. I was in that house for 3 years. 3 years. You think I asked to get pneumonia and C-19? No, I did not. But life happens. There's nobody coming to help you when the grits hits the fan. and advertising all that you got in your house, you just making yourself a target. Oh, ain't nobody coming this house because I got this and I got that. Well, guess what? If they come into your house, they coming with some too.
No, Granny Corm, I didn't hear that. Well, he better be careful because you know they don't want nobody coming up with no cures for nothing.
Farmer Chad said, baby, can't. If you don't vote this November, you better think about doing it this time. Farmer Chad said, can't teach your old dogs new tricks, Tampa. They don't care about the regular people at all. Tampa putting it all out there. They did that with C-19. Right. They put that mess out there. Every doggone infectious disease out there, they put it out there. Just like they got a cure for everything. Guys, this is a disclaimer. This is entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. But everything that these people putting out, they got a cure for it. Just like with HIV. They didn't think it was going to get out of control the way that it got out of control. But they got a cure for it. You cannot tell me you ain't got a cure for it. But only the rich can get the cure. Have a rash and end up having a heart attack, taking those what you said, Farmer Chance. What's up, Angela?
Hey, Angela, welcome in.
I have a patio garden. I can eat 2 cucumbers a day. What you said, cuz? My people live on beans and rice. Beans and rice, and what else the other one is? It's another staple. Bean, rice. You can live off of peanut butter too. Now, if you got enough peanut butter, you can live. You might be your throat might be dry. You're gonna need some water to watch that peanut butter now, but you can live off it. Man. Everybody's speaking. They got paid for putting people in jail. What you said, Sylvia? They also got paid to tell everybody that came to the hospital that they was positive for C-19.
Woo! It's coming out tonight.
Even if you didn't have it, you left the hospital with it.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, I lost. I lost everything and had to move back with my mom because I lost it all because of C-19. Yeah, that's how I am. That's why I'm in my daughter's house today. Because I got sick with the pneumonia, and then they claim I tested positive 3 days later with the C-19. And I went through my little savings that I had, and I couldn't afford to stay in my house. But every year they would go up on the rent. And the last time they went up on the rent, 10 days later, after I got evicted, they sold the house. But we ain't got nothing, Robert. We ain't got nothing over here. Not nothing. Don't come for these 2
Hey, LGL Triple G. Love.
What's wrong with that? Hey, welcome me. Cousin said, don't you come up with these 2 cucumbers. She got like her last $2. She got last 2 cucumbers. Don't come get her cucumbers.
Oh.
What's up, LGG? Never voted, not voting for them demons. What you saying, true? Granny Carmen said it was on the news, so it's public information now. And you know, with the black people having sickle cell, I think that's amazing. I have relatives that have sickle cell.
Yeah.
You said lies. It's the same vaccine. What you said? And you know how they told you had to get that vaccine? It was going to cure you, but half of them died from it. Who all got that vaccine? If you got that vaccine, did anything happen differently to you?
I've heard people say that nothing happened to them, but they don't feel the same.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that too.
But you probably don't. But you know what? I just thought about something. Remember how it affected the heart?
I heard a lot of people couldn't see. It messed
How
with their
many people have had some people got cancer. Some people got heart disease.
Yeah, I heard all kinds of stuff, and people still got unalive from taking that vaccine. But yet, you lost your job if you didn't take it.
True that.
I didn't take it. I was not taking it. First of all, I don't even know what you injected in me. You know I'm not about to take that. You can, a box of saltine is about $2. Now, true, if you learn how to make your own saltine, you ain't got to buy it.
And you know what, Granny Karma? So you obviously been seeing some of the same news we've been seeing. But it's some people obviously not seeing any
Hey,
some people obviously not seeing anything on YouTube or whatever where these people are literally telling you, the doctors themselves out of their own mouth. Yeah, we knew this was going to do that to them. Yeah, we knew it wasn't going to work. Yeah, we did say it was going to stop them, but we knew when we made it, all of this. And then there are some people be like, they just don't believe that word is out there. It's tons of people out there saying that. From the doctors, from the scientists, from the CEOs to everybody is out there saying that was done with bad intentions. And it has caused more demise than the disease itself.
Right. Official Jamie said a lot happened to her when she got it. Jag said, hell no, he didn't get it. I did not get it and got cussed out because I wasn't getting it. I don't care if you was going. If I had to go out and pick up cans for a living, that's what I was gonna do. I wasn't getting nothing, and I worked at the FedEx at the time. It wasn't mandatory for us to get that. They just wanted us to wear the mask. They didn't know what was in the shop. Right, true. Somebody, you need to get this. They recently listed about 1,000 side effects from the vaccine. Not good at all. Hey, Peace.
Oh, they knew what was in it. They knew what was in it. They knew what it was going to do to you. That's what the scientists and CEOs and all of them are coming forth saying. That's why some of them end up leaving. That's why some of them end up losing their job because they didn't want to stand behind that because they know anything that goes into the wash is going to come out in the dry. I don't care how many years down the road, they knew that today would come when people would know that was done under false pretense. So some people got out of it early, and some of them they let them go because they knew that they was going to be the town snitch.
Right. But, Peace in my garden. Peace in my garden says she had 2 male cousins pass away from blood clots after the C-19. Sorry to hear that because they were scared about getting sued. I know they were telling people to take bleach, drink bleach, and fools was drinking bleach. Now, why would you listen to what's up, D-Hood? Why would you listen to somebody tell you to drink some bleach? And you go out there and do it. I work for a hospital. They made us get it, and we have to get the flu vaccine every year. Say, I ain't never had the flu vaccine, and I ain't never had that C-19 that vaccine. I wasn't getting that because everybody that I know who got that flu vaccine, they got sick. Sick as a dog. I don't know about anyone else, but I enjoy my check, so give me that shot for a chance. Miss me with that one. My white best friend was perfectly healthy and went legally blind after taking that stuff. It's a shame. She was healthy and vibrant. Yeah, a lot of people got a lot of stuff happen when they took them shots. I want to learn that Tampa how to make my own saltine crackers without salt. Yeah, you can make any type of crackers, true. You can make any type of, you can make all your desserts, all your cookies, all of your pies from scratch, and you can control all of the ingredients. But people say, I ain't got time to do that. People say, I don't take vaccine, period. They were paying people to take it. And I can believe it. I can agree.
Was that not proof right there that that was an issue? Who
Right.
is going to pay you to take care of your own body? They already showing us right now how they care about us by
Right.
making all the food bad and everything else that's going on. So what make you think they were so concerned about you protecting your life to give you gift cards and sandwiches and all of this, donuts and all of this crap?
Right, Chad. Some people did do it. Some people took it and they was like, we just gonna give it to God, you know.
Yeah.
It affected everybody differently. She said, exactly. The Lord just gonna have to cover me. Angela said, my daughter is a nurse at a large hospital, and yes, it's required. Flu vaccine every year, or you must wear a mask. Give me the mask. I'm wearing the mask. You want me to make my own mask? You know how many people got some money off of making homemade masks? That was a thing. Every time you looked up, somebody had a different design of a mask that they were selling. I didn't know that part of my Renaissance. LGG, hey G. She said, wow, I got the vaccine. There were too many older people in my life to chance it. My ex-husband died from C-19. I had 2 uncles and a cousin die from it.
And
My
girl, quiet,
condolences.
yeah, I believe that's what took my mama out of here.
The vaccine.
Yes, ma'am.
My grandmama had C-19 3 times. I think she got the vaccine too. True said, my condolences to anyone who lost family during C-19. That's what happened. My son-in-law, his mom died for that. She got sick. We got sick. Right? She got sick, then I got sick. When she got sick, she didn't go to the hospital. She just tried to do what she needed to do at home. And then when she finally went to the hospital, they had to induce her into a medical coma. A medical induced coma. When I got sick, I stayed off of work the next day. Later on that night, I was headed to the ER because my head was hurting and wouldn't stop. Then I could hear the mucus and stuff forming up in my chest. When I got to the hospital, I was slumped completely over. They had to wheel me back to X-ray and do everything as quick as possible. I had walking pneumonia. My lungs were closing up. The doctor was like, I am so glad you got here when you got here. So they gave me all the stuff that when I say I was so dehydrated, my urine was red, my Renaissance. And we already know that can do some damage to your kidneys.
What?
With you being dehydrated, like,
Oh. It's sad. It's sad.
yeah, that was the most horrible time I've ever been. Out of all the times that I've been sick, I was sick for 30 days. I lost 36 pounds. And I still wasn't getting that vaccine. I was not getting it. Okay, she said that. The orange gas
But see, that was the scheme right there.
Right.
When so many people perished, and then all of a sudden you come out and say, oh, we got something that's going to help you, where everybody had lost so many family members and lost co-workers and lost, they were like, give it me. You know, they was running, get in line, give it, I want man, I want man, I want man. That was the whole point from beginning, to have all these people perish so it can make the rest of the people run to it.
True. Gia said, making your own is a lot of work. I'd rather make my own and control the ingredients that go in my food than go to the store and buy something and I don't know what I'm eating.
Oh,
You
I would make my own everything if I had the space to do it.
right, right.
I mean, because I like snack. I love to snack on snack crackers. But I run into now, yes, I can find them gluten free, but the sodium content is so high in them. Plus some of those words that I don't know, because they putting everything in everything. I would love to make me some snack crackers because I try not to eat chips all the time, so I try to eat snack crackers. And when my GI is upset, I can eat snack crackers all day long because that's one thing I can eat that settles my stomach when my stomach is agitated. So that's why I keep boxes of saltine crackers, not regular saltines like I said, they the gluten-free vegan ones. But number one, they gross. Most of them are. They don't even taste good. So that's why you can't sit up and indulge in them because they ain't even tasting that good. So I would like to be able to make my own someday. I would love to do that.
Yeah, Jig said when C-19 started, he stopped taking all shots. And G Hud says everybody in her family got it and everybody is still living. None
Well,
of
it
my
didn't
people that
kill
died have
everybody.
taken the vaccine.
It did not kill everybody. There's a lot of people, like I said, I've known some people to say they just don't feel the same. They could tell something ain't right with their body. They say, I'm not sick,
Mhm.
but I don't feel the same. And then a lot of people end up with heart trouble. And then a lot of people ended up with all these different things and like I said, people who had cancer in the past and was cancer free, out of nowhere, it popped back up right after they got it. It was a lot
Mhm.
of things that happened to people's bodies, and some people who just didn't try to use common sense, excuse me, and feel and see the association. Well, this didn't happen to this. Some people don't even think like that because a lot of people think what people tell you to do, and that's another thing. If a doctor tell you here, you need to take this, okay. But if somebody try to tell you, well, why don't you try herb? Oh no, I don't want to mess with that. But anything that doctor tell you to get, you running to the pharmacy to stand in line to get that medication. I
And
don't
that's
get it.
true. That's true. I got a cousin like that. I ain't trusting no herbs. I trust my doctor. I said, you trust your doctor tell you jump off a cliff and you gonna live. Hey, that's you. Do you. Everybody's entitled to do whatever they want to do. I do know taking the blood pressure medicines that they gave me is damaging other organs in my body. I have not taken my blood pressure medicine in almost a year. I refuse to.
How many
I'm not
times is blood pressure medicine recalled? How many times is blood pressure medicine in the news?
right. And everyone, because at first, when I first started, they had me on the Cinepril. My mama said, get off of that. She said, get off of that. I got off of that. They put me on chlorthalidone,
Dioxide.
that I had to get off of that. Then my auntie told me to tell them to put me on amlodipine. That swelled my ankles and foot up bad. Like I was walking with fluid on my ankles and feet. I had to get off of that. Now he got me on something called Cardavel. I don't take none of it. I'm not gonna take it. This ain't for you. This is for Tampa. Don't go back and say Tampa told me to stop taking my blood pressure medicine. No, I did not. I said I am not taking mine. There are too many herbs out here that will help regulate my blood pressure, and that's what I do. I research and I take it accordingly, because even taking too many herbs is not good for you as well too. Growing when they said I worked the COVID unit, I took one day off, came back, all my patients were in ICU and never came out.
Nay, welcome in Indiana Family Funny Farm. Hello.
Welcome in, welcome in. Farmer Chad said, y'all remember when the hospital ran out of places to put the deceased? That was so sad. All them bodies stacked up in them trucks.
That was so
It
sad. And
was.
what was
Guys,
and New York? If you from New York, you know them nurses and doctors was perishing by the hundreds per day. Remember, they kept the little thing on CNN and all those news channels where they show you the death every day, oh my God, that was crazy. But see, it was a lot of stories that came out from see, you just gotta sometimes just use common sense. There
right.
were people
Hey,
literally
don't hurt the
coming
Hodges.
out. There were some people literally telling you what was going on behind the scenes. Some of them lost their job. Some of them were creators, but you never seen them again. Some
Right.
doctors came out and told you before it ever blew up what was going on. They was fired. They was taken off the scene. You never now if you a creator, you a creator. So why all of a sudden, since you came out and told people the truth about something, now no, you ghost. Because they made them go ghost. There were so many people telling you what was going on behind the scenes. I couldn't do nothing but listen. Because why would somebody come up missing after they told you something like this? It ain't because they felt like you was a big liar, because then they would have fronted you in front of the public and say, well, this person is out here lying about this. But no, they just quietly left in the wind.
Right.
You got to listen, you got to look, you got to pay attention to what is going on, and you got to read between the lines.
Yeah, Growing Renee said, leave that one alone. I don't take none of G Hood. I want to learn how to make my own crackers. She said, what are you trying to make? My own crackers. My own graham crackers, my own cheeses. I want to learn how to make all of those. The herbs will put the pharmaceutical out of business. That's the reason why they don't want you to take right. What's up, Indiana Farm? That's why they don't want you to mess with them. Right, Indiana Farm. This right here, this is the last one they put me on. That car something, and I don't even take it no more. I refuse to take it. Yeah, I take Lacertin and a water pill. I had that too, Truth. I stopped taking all that mess. I was on so many different on water pill and Lacertin. And so many different blood pressure medicines. I say, y'all trying to unalive me. Y'all ain't gonna get the satisfaction to unalive me with these pills. And every time you take me to the doctor, y'all gotta test my kidneys. Why? What y'all doing to my kidneys? Y'all trying to see if they gonna go. What? You want my kidney for a reason? You got to test it? Nah, you ain't testing my kidney no more. Rob said, I just hit the like button. I stopped taking blood pressure medicine Thanksgiving 2024. They trying to get me back on them now, but not going to happen. What's up, Don't Hurt the Harvest? Oh, Growing with Nate. I done stopped taking that medicine almost a year, baby. I've been stopped taking that. I drink hibiscus tea. I got me some goldenrod. And I just found out dandelion root tea is good for blood pressure. So I be trying to switch it up. All that craziness did not happen here in Cali. Me too, Nate. Nurse and take no more vaccines. COVID vaccine made me sicker than the COVID did. Tampa, so how did C-19 come to town and run off the flu? 240,000 people perish from the flu every year, but no such case in 2020 to 21.
Exactly. There was no cases of the regular flu.
Right. I ain't never had that flu vaccine. I wasn't, because my neighbor, Miss Barbara, she used to get it every time. And every time she got it, that woman was so sick, I thought she was going to be taken up out of here. My family is from the South. My cousins there passed. Oh, wow. I don't take high blood pressure medicine, but I do know when you take amlodipine, they normally give you a water pill. My daughter is a nurse. Yeah, they didn't give me no water pill. They just gave me amlodipine. And when we went to Savannah, I could barely walk. That's how swollen my foot was.
Right.
And I was like, it's a wrap. I'm done. I ain't had those issues with my foot at all. So I got a blood pressure cup and a blood pressure monitor my doctor gave me. And he just told me when I need him, let him know. Because he asked, he said, your blood pressure looking good. He said, you been taking your medicine? I said, uh-uh. And he did this number that my Renaissance be doing. He said, Miss Pam, well, what are you doing? I said, herbs. He said, well, whatever's working for you, I'm here for you. And he gave me a blood pressure monitor and the cup and told me just monitor my blood pressure. I was blessed and covered the bodies of watching people fight for their lives. My goodness, so many people died. And somebody told me, Truth said, me too, Temple. I don't blame you. What's up, Truth and Integrity? How you doing? Indiana Farmer Science said it was hell watching so many people die. But yeah, guys, it's everything that they say good for you ain't good for you. Because they need some test subjects. So who better to test it on? People. The influenza. See, how you know what I was finna say? Me tore up. My best friend is a RN too and takes the flu vaccine every year. Makes her sick. Wow. Ooh, guys.
Ooh, what is that?
I have a BP cup too to check mine. I try not to eat too much sodium. It swells my feet. But see, that's one thing people don't realize. Our bodies need salt, but you need good salt. You don't need that iodine salt. What that white salt is that they be having? That table salt. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need that salt. But your body needs sodium. They would diagnose people as C-19 related pneumonia or COVID related heart disease. Never heard COVID related flu, not once. That's cute. That's cute.
Hey, Truth and Integrity. Welcome in.
Somebody say you had the C-19 pneumonia. I said, what is that? Either you got pneumonia or how you gonna group them together? Well, guys, all I know is get you some water stocked up, because you never know when a data center is going up in your area. And trust and believe, they're building them. And after a while, folks gonna be fighting for water.
And it's not just the fact that you can run out of water because they're consuming so much water. It can also contaminate your water. So right. You need water because you may have to boil some water on the stove and put it in a bucket and bathe that way. Because if your only choice is this rust color stuff coming out of your pipes, you're not gonna want that for cooking, brushing teeth, bathing, or nothing else. So you just have to be prepared in all ways to be able to use water for all uses, because because Erin, remember we talked about it last time, Erin Brockovich has been put on this case. Do you remember her? I
watched her movie last night.
Did you? So they have called her in because of what's going on. And then, you know what? Deep down in my heart, I'm like, oh, if she is good as she was, in that movie and bust this case wide open and find out all the crookedness that's going
Right.
on up under it and blow it wide open. But anyway, we'll see what she come up with. But yeah, they have called her in because people had rust-colored water, and then the odor. I mean, it's a lot of. It's the sound, like you said. It's the sound. It's some of them got odors. They said the atmosphere around them has an odor, and it's the dirty water, and it's taking away water. So it's doing all, and your electric bill going up. So that's 5 ways right there that I just know off the top of my head of how it's affecting people who live too close to these.
Rob said, I took the flu vaccine over 15 years ago, got so sick, I felt like got hit by a dump truck. And Chevelle said the same thing we said earlier, baby. They were getting paid at the hospital for every C-19 patient that they climbed. Even if you didn't have it, you were diagnosed with it. And said they've been building. Tampa, how long can you store water? If you store it properly, you can store it a long time. If you get you some glass mason jars and pressure can it or water bath can it, you can store it a while.
But even if you can't get any of those things, that's why I am pushing having a filter, having a way to clean that water. I don't care how long you store it. As long as you can boil it and filter it, you're going to be okay.
Right, right. They're fighting across the pond for water due to a heat wave. That's what my Renaissance was talking about earlier, growing with Nate. I have seen some people near those centers showing their water. Wow.
So we got to be prepared. We got to be prepared for just all of these things.
She said that was a good movie. The Coal Miners Order. That was a good movie. Iron Bracker, what was it? But it was a true story. Yeah, it's a true story. Everybody, my thing is, how could the world leaders appreciate, because they see dollars and they don't care.
And like they have been saying, they've showed the man, the one with the expensive car, they've showed him saying that if we can, when we get to our goal of putting that, them 2 initials that's taking over everything now, when we get enough of that in place, he set up their biggest day in the interview and said, well, we won't need humans. And the interviewer said, excuse me? He literally said they will not need humans because they're going to have robots doing everything. Well, who's going to benefit from it? Just you and the elites? So y'all the only one going to be on this earth benefiting from all the robots?
No, because they ain't gonna be on the earth neither. Because one of them robots gonna go rogue and go.
Girl, anybody that totally trusts a robot is an idiot in themselves.
Right.
Because somebody got to fix them jokers when they fall apart.
What you said, Sylvia said, the corruption is being done in our face. They not hiding it anymore.
Right here.
They not hiding it anymore. Yeah. Every time I ask them to check the well that is in my mom's yard because of skin color, they won't come out and survey their property. How can you check your own land? Jax, how can you check your own well?
Checking it for what?
Maybe I'm guessing to see if there's water still in it.
Oh.
Yep, Indiana Farmer said yes, Pam, because it's paid big bucks. Hey, Kanisha, girly girl. What's that?
Hey, Kanisha. I don't see you.
All deaths was C-19 related. Even people that was shot. What you said, true. Everybody came in, had it. Everybody.
And you know, that stuff came on not the big news because they was in cahoots with them. You know, they told what to do. That's why we did not hear nothing negative on the news. We heard about all what this disease was doing because that's all they wanted us to know. They wanted us to know there is a bad disease out here, and if you don't get this, it's gonna take you out. That's all the news was allowed to tell us. But there was some of them that was doing interviews and was asking people different things about that, and the people just didn't know how to answer some of the stuff, and some of them they came right out and said it. So that's why I was just amazed at how some people was like, "What, did you miss it? Did you miss that?" Because everybody was believing the okie doke. I'm like,
Right.
okay.
They said I have a water filter, life straws, and water purification tablets. Robots cannot fix themselves.
That's facts.
I wish some robots would take my nurse job. I'm tired.
I mean, they everywhere, and baby, I can't even see it. I mean, I know I would have no control, but if the doctors doing surgery, they just doing everything, and we see them falling apart. We seen one the other day. What did he do? They had to remove him out of the. Oh, they were showing some and you know how everybody when they showing robots, you know, a big old crowd is up there. This whole big old crowd was up there, and this one was just skipping around doing stuff. He walked up to a little boy and punched him in his stomach, and the man just casually walked over there and grabbed the thing and the robot and walked away with it. And everybody else was over that child that was bent over, punched him dead in his stomach.
Oh, that robot would have been torched. Completely torched. It would have been on fire. Right there in front of that man. He wouldn't have had a chance to even grab it. Troops, Jag said use a hand pump and water test kit. That's how you could test your well. She said there will be less regulation with AI because the auto approve everything. They auto approve everything. Yes, it scares that to scare us into compliance.
I mean, but when people sit up there and tell you to your face that at some point, when all of this is said and done and everything is in place, we won't have a need for humans.
Wow. I'm glad I serve a God that sits high and looks low.
Baby,
Pray, prepare your home, stock, and prep. Hey, Miss Red.
Talk to him every day, all day.
She said, what the heck? That might
fear. So we can't fear it, but we better keep ourselves covered, uplifted, surrounded, prayed up, all of that.
Yeah, I'm just praying I can get me somewhere to stay like yesterday. That's because he ain't human, right? Yeah, it's sad, man. It is extremely sad, and I never thought I would live to see these times, and it's about to get worse.
You took that word. You just snatched that right out of my mouth. You did.
I bet you my grandmama like that. My grandmama 94. I bet you she like, what in the world? And for those of you all that's scared to pressure can, talking about botulism, you rather trust the can coming from a store than take the time to learn how to pressure can and get something that's better than what you get from the store. Botulism is not a word that they used back in the day when they water bath can and did all that when they was coming up. Our ancestors didn't know nothing about no botulism. Where did that word come from? When did it come about? It came about because they was trying to control you on preserving food, to scare you into not preserving food. The only way you're going to get botulism is if you don't follow the directions and pressure can and water bath can the right way. You know, if you pressure canning meat in a pint jar, it needs to be 75 minutes, not 60, not 50. It's 75 minutes. You're doing it in a quart, it needs to be 90 minutes. According to your elevation, that's how long you're supposed to pressure can at a certain temperature. Like the gauge on the thing, like mine was 10 pounds. I had the pressure can at 10 pounds because of our elevation here. But the higher you get, the more your pressure, it's got to be. Stop letting people scare y'all about preserving food. When I first started pressure canning, yeah, I was intimidated. I was intimidated because I thought the machine was going to blow up on me. Because you talk about a pressure can, this thing is holding a lot of pressure.
Girl, Jay still talking about living to see 113.
Right. Wait a minute, I missed some check.
I ain't mad at you, James. I ain't mad at you, bro.
She said, wait a minute, P said, Kenesha. Oh, yeah, talking to each other. I will pressure can in a minute going when they said, I have been known was a kid when I lived. I have known since I was a kid, I will live to see these times. Same, Indiana. Pressure canning is easy. Everybody should learn to can. Right. Some people are like, I ain't about to do that. I'm scared. of botulism. But you scared? You ain't scared to go get that meat out of that grocery store?
But you know, all they have to do is the same thing they do. If you go to open up a canned good, and if that top is puffy, that's a sign right there for you not to touch it. Right. Or have you bought things and you took the top off and you like, why is this foam on top? This shouldn't be foamy. You throw it out. Same thing when you pressure canning. If your stuff don't look right, if it's foamy, if it don't smell right, then pitch it out, because something could have went wrong with the cap that goes on top. Something could have went wrong. You just treat it like anything else that you would have bought from the store that was bad. Just throw it out and go to the next one.
Right. As long as you get a good seal on your jars and you pressure can it the time that it needs to be canned, you shouldn't have a problem.
You shouldn't, but you shouldn't have a problem. Up because Homestead Heart even says she has grabbed stuff out of there that was bad. So it does happen. You just gotta know what you're looking at, and paying attention. And if you follow your gut. If you sit up there and say this don't look right, this don't smell right, this ain't even supposed to be this color, then don't do it. Don't eat it.
Yep,
but you gotta put some food aside. You got to.
I got a steam canner as well. I ain't never used it yet. I only use my Presto canner. But I did buy the steam canner, and I had all the stuff that I needed before I lost my house. So now everything's sitting in the storage, waiting on its new home. So once it gets its new home, we can go back to doing all the things that we were doing before we left. We must remember fear comes from one of 11 places: lack of faith, lack of discernment, lack of wisdom, lack of knowledge, and lack of experience. The government in areas was asking people to disclose they had a guard, if they had a guard, how big, what you grow. It was voluntary, but I'm sure they'll try making us say about it. So ain't nobody telling y'all what we doing. Now, if you got a YouTube channel and you showing your garden, they already know, because trust and believe, there's more people watching than you know.
Yep. Yeah, right. Either they watching it right now, or they gonna come back and watch it later, but they gonna be watching.
She said Blue Book of Canning and Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks, great resources for canning.
Oh, you're welcome, Truth.
Ball Blue Book. Okay. I got so many canning books, it ain't funny.
Well,
I
I'm
ran
going to
across
be
you.
trying for my first time. I have never canned. I do water bath, but I have never had a pressure can, and so I couldn't pressure can. But I finally bought, and then when I did and it wasn't because I didn't try. It's the reviews was horrible. You know, when you're not used to doing something and you reading what other people who experienced
You're
it
not
for,
right.
you don't want to just buy and everybody saying something bad about it. So
Right.
year after year after year, me researching it, everybody, even the American, the what is that one? All American, and that joker for $400. It even
I
had
don't
bad
want that.
reviews.
I don't want
It
that.
had
That
bad
thing,
reviews as well. So I
but so
finally
many
broke
people love
down. So I finally broke down and bought one yesterday, and it's one that I ain't never heard before. But I said, hey,
it. Hey,
a
Uncle
failure
Bammy.
ain't nothing but a try. I'm gonna
Uncle
try it.
Bammy. Uncle Bammy said now Tapper green beans are supposed to be green. Hey, Uncle Bammy, tell sidekick friend. I said, hey, now you
Hey,
know
damn it,
how many of
welcome
you
in.
guys, give me two the green one and the yellow one. How many guys have heard of 4 jars? If
You
you
heard
have
of
heard of
what?
4 jars, give me the green one. If you heard of 4 jars, put a 1 in the chat. That means I don't have no guard. Who said I got a guard? Hey, beautiful. How you doing? Welcome in.
Welcome in, beautiful. Thank you for coming.
Yes, these are so many books. Yeah, they got so many books on candy. I got so many books on candy, baby. I love them. So how many of you guys ever heard of 4 jars? I'm trying to see if anybody said anything. Okay, Growing Renee says she heard of them. Yes, they got good lids. Well, guess what they just came out with? A pressure canner. Sylvia said she used their lids. Yeah, a lot of people have 4 jars lids. They use their lids. They also have canning jars as well. But they just came out with a pressure canner. So look what I found at the Dollar Tree, my Renaissance. Remember I told you I got these jars? They got sunflowers on them. I love sunflowers. That's my favorite.
So is the so is that on side? Is that on the top or is that on the lid? So you
It's
won't be
on the
able to
lid.
back. So you can't back. Can you vacuum seal it?
Yeah, I can vacuum seal this.
Okay.
It's an actual canning jar. I got it from the Dollar Tree. But see, this the lid.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. Was it on? Okay.
But I ain't using it to can in it. I'm going to use it to put my herbs in it. So they only had yellow and green color. So I got, they were $1 a piece. I got all the ones that they had. There was 11 of them. I just got all of them. Happy Max said their lids are very good. Let's run to the. She said, "Let me run to the tree." And she going to Dollar Tree. See, Nikki be tripping me out, but I was going to the Dollar Tree because I was looking for a book, and they didn't have the book. But I saw these on display, and I was like, "You got any more?" She was like, "I didn't see any more, but I most definitely need these." Some more
Yeah,
of these. These are so
I went in a Dollar Tree
Here.
yesterday to try to find a
that.
hummingbird feeder because a part of mine is missing, and they don't even have they got like a handful of pots and the seeds in there. All their stuff is taken out of that
Oh,
Dollar Tree.
She said, baby, she don't call it Dollar Tree no more. It's just a tree because ain't nothing in there $1 no more. Great idea for Earth. Beautiful. The tree of fluctuating
The
dollars.
tree
What
of
you say?
fluctuating dollars. I know
Guys,
that's
don't
right.
forget to hit the thumbs up on my channel and my Renaissance Grandmom channel and subscribe if you have not. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. So now the one that I went to, there's another Dollar Tree on the other end. I got to go over there tomorrow and see if they got some more of those because I need them. I like those, and that's gonna fit my herbs just well. I got so many different herbs. Oh, I just love my herbs. I got something coming soon. I'm working on. I just don't want to say anything right now. But my Renaissance grandmama and Jamie and Nikki be just getting on me. Talking about, girl, you need to go on and do it. Just go on and do it. So I'm gonna go on and do it. But when I'm ready, I'll do the members live first to let them know. Wait a minute. She said Walmart pesto 23 quart for. See, that's what I got. I got I didn't get mine from Walmart. I ordered it from Amazon. The pesto 23 quart from Amazon. The Dollar Plus side of the store has $10 items. What you said? Thumb up both channel, Tampa. We appreciate you, Tampa. I'll be back
Thank
Thursday
you.
or Friday. Okay, Jax.
I
But
am
yeah.
40 subscribers short of a celebration.
Oh, guys, do not forget you can check on my Renaissance that you posted on your community post too.
Nope. When I shared it, it went over to mine.
Okay, hey Crafty, welcome in.
Yeah, when I
Um,
shared it, I didn't know it was gonna do that. But because I shared it, I said, well, where did it go? And then when I looked up, I seen it was inside of my post. So yeah, it's on my post.
Okay, so guys, my Renaissance is having Christmas in July, starting July the 1st to the 15th. Subscribers, Christmas in July. I put a post on my community page with her flyer and what she's selling and all the prices and her email address. She also has it shared to her community post, and you can go check it out. So make sure you go and grab some smell good, because my Renaissance goal is to make you look good, smell good, and cook good if you don't know how to cook.
And feel
Sure.
good.
And feel good. I ain't buying nothing from the Dollar Tree for $10. Not a snowball chance in hell. Cause I ain't gonna lie now, I done bought some stuff at Dollar Tree that's $10. But Dollar Tree done stepped their little game up. Cause remember when Dollar Tree first came on the scene, everything looked like it was cheap.
Okay,
Mike dropped the Lady V collection link. Thank you, Mike. And Sylvia said, I have to email my Renaissance. Yes, ma'am. She got a nice sale. So we need to help support her because she's got something that she's trying to do. And you're gonna get quality products, you know. So you're gonna get it. Yes, I need my Renaissance. Can you make us get us a husband soap?
You know what? If it ain't y'all trying to get me to find something to make you lose weight, it's to get a husband.
That was hanging back there saying, I said, yes, I need you to get you a husband soap. I go to make us get you a husband soap.
Yes,
We
and
need that.
anybody who is interested in the products, don't go to the Etsy site because the Etsy site is going to have my regular prices over there. If you plan on purchasing anything within that 2 weeks, you have to email me in order to get the sale prices.
Yeah, and the email
So it most
address.
likely would be via Cash App or PayPal.
Okay, so Crafty said we were able to have our well water tested for free at the agriculture department. So that's another place too you can probably look into. Email her directly, y'all. Email her directly, and y'all can go look at the flyer because it's a beautiful flyer.
Because a beautiful person made it.
Well, I so thank you, girl. I so thank you. I made it for a beautiful person. So, hey, she told me what she wanted, and I went to my boyfriend.
That is true.
And my
That is true.
boyfriend did the thing. Okay, Tab, I would check the agriculture center. Okay, Indiana, I've been thinking about that. I am literally getting ready to take me a master's garden class. I'm excited about it. I had a couple of customers in my car. I was like, man, I would love to learn how to play tennis. Me and Mackenzie will learn how to play tennis. But then I was like, man, but I think I'm too old to be trying to learn how to play tennis. And the mom was like, no, you just the same age as me. We 50. But then the daughter was like, well, try pickleball. That's the old people version. I'm like, what is pickleball? What is pickleball? Do anybody know what that is? Yeah, I don't know what pickleball is, but I do want to learn how to play tennis. I'm telling you, my most difficult child is my mother-in-law's child. Yeah, I didn't know Dave knew to do that work, Tampa. What you talking about? What you talking about, Cletus? What you talking about, Cletus? No, is there actual pickles involved? Happy Mac, I don't know. Beautiful said, I didn't know what pickleball was until they associated with Jamie Foxx. See, Beautiful, I don't know what it is neither, but I do want to learn how to play tennis, even if it's just for the fun of it, you know? I need to get these old bones moving. I'm 50. I feel like I'm 90. I move like I'm about 75. I think my Renaissance grandma can outrun me because she keep running circles around me. But boo, I don't have a boyfriend. I am single and not mingling. I've been single and celibate for 6 years, so I am good. But I want to learn how to quilt, and I want to learn how to play tennis. I want to learn how to do some pottery, all kinds of stuff. She said, yes, it's like tennis, but the ball is different. Okay. He talking about that flyer Tampa. He said, David made it for you. That is your boy. Now, David ain't made nothing for me. David don't even know where I live. Don't even try it. I thought you were going to get him Tampa when you... True, I wasn't going. I ain't studying Jags. Jags being messy because he ain't on the channel. That's all. He in the chat being with all them shenanigans. My Renaissance. You on mute. You got anything else you want to say tonight?
No, I just like to thank everybody for coming out, listening, and sharing information. And we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I greatly appreciate everybody who has joined my team and is a part of Grandma's Hands.
And she always try to put them hands on me, but she can't reach me. So
someday, Tampa, someday.
She can't reach me, so I'm gonna stay where I'm at for a while. Always a good time. Appreciate you. Look what Max said. He your husband, Tampa. Nah, baby, I ain't getting married. That's for other people. By running such the shampoo, you got to sell shampoo. You selling the shampoo too? You ain't gonna sell the shampoo.
Yeah.
You selling the shampoo too?
Yeah. The shampoo soap? Yeah. And that is the very best time to get it because it is, let me see how much it costs.
You got a mold?
Do I have a mold?
Yeah.
Or like a mold?
A mold.
Oh, that, mold. For
that
what?
you that you
that
can make me
what?
That you can make me some teeth with. $30,000, baby. Ain't hitting.
I knew you were setting me up for something.
Happy Mac, yeah, I'm working every day. I ain't taking no off day. I ain't had an off day yet. I'm working every day, 7 days a week, nonstop. Not taking no off day. That's why I'm tired. I was over here dozing off. Mackenzie came. It was like 4 minutes to 9. And she said, Grandma, you going live? I wanted to say no, but I went on ahead and got up. Jay's laughing because I told you to make me some tea.
Oh my God, that's what they took.
Huh?
They sent me a message and told me that they take that. Remember last time Etsy took my pain minimizer. So then they sent me an email yesterday and said, well, we removed items from your thing that has claims. So I guess because I claim it grows your hair, they took it off here. I didn't even realize it. I didn't even miss it.
That's why when I start my stuff, I'm
You
getting a
need your own
website.
website.
I'm
You
getting a
need your
website.
own website. I need my own. You know what? I wondered did they take something else out, and I looked at this 3 times trying to see
My
if
iPhone there.
I missed anything, girl. But
Serious.
yes, I think it costs like $35.50
Find my iPhone. I
because
don't
it
see
comes
it.
in 2 huge bars,
Oh, I
and the
see it.
bars last you a good 6+ months. So that's how long this shampoo bar will last you because you wash your hair twice a week, and
I
it will
got it.
last
Let me
you a
see.
good 6 to 8 months.
Give me that shampoo bar. Baby, I got all kinds of stuff from my Renaissance grandma. This is one of them. I got another one that I've been using. But this is the shampoo bar for your hair. You see how thick that thing
And see, you get 2 of those. And so you can slice little slices off that because I didn't want to do
is?
the slicing because I want people to slice it what's convenient for their hand. If somebody got little bitty hands, they could just slice them off a little small and then you just, shampoo your hair with it. And so every time and that slice is going to last you because I have them in the bathroom like forever. So you're going to use that slice forever until it's gone. And when that's gone, then you're going to slice you another piece off. So both of those going to last you at least 6 to 8 months. And I think they're like $35.50. But I'm going to have to find. I cannot believe that.
True, that would be amazing. I appreciate you because I got to make my own website. So when I get ready to start uploading my products, I'm not using Etsy. You got me messed up. You're not going to tell me what I can and cannot do with my product that I'm making. I read something make you mad.
Don't do it.
Don't hurt the Harvard said she like that. She need one.
She won't. She like what?
They want the shampoo bars. I
Well,
definitely want the shampoo bar.
Well, okay, good thing I had took a screenshot of them.
Nay, go to if you can't find it on my Renaissance Grandmama community post, go to my community post. The flyer is on there. Nay.
The flyer's on my post.
It's on there.
Okay, so it's the 2 big giant bars for $35.50. And like I said, they last about 6 to 8 months. Depends on how long your hair. Now, if you got hair way down to your butt already, because I do know somebody who uses it because they wanted longer hair.
Yeah, I
So
want
it
mine
depends on
touching
how
my
much
butt
hair
too.
you have is
Give me
how
that.
long it'll last.
Them
If you
cookies.
just got like a regular head of hair, like
Leave me one.
it's gonna last you 6 to 8 months.
You ready
And
for me
it's
to make you mad?
the regular. What? Go ahead.
Happy Max said I ordered 3 hazelnut trees off of Etsy and threw me an empty box. I was so incredible, man. Oh my God.
She got an empty box in the mail.
Yeah. That's baby, I will be reporting that.
Okay, so the sale price is like I said, it's regular $35.50. It would be $28.
And you get 2 big ones. My other one is I'm using it one. This is the one I haven't got to yet. And the other one still got a lot on it too. Because it only takes a little. I just cut off a little.
And it's foams. I mean, tell them how the suds it is.
Mine is good, boo.
Girl, it's really
good.
sudsy. So you really don't need much. Like I said, it could last somebody up to a year, those 2 bars. But yeah, it's a great shampoo bar.
Mike said my squirrels hit on me when I use my Renaissance grandma soap. My hair is very thick, but it's hard for me to get it to grow. My red, Miss Red, I have to say my red. Why do I always do that? My red.
You always put my in front of everybody's name.
Miss Red, it is good. I done had this a while though. I wonder at the beginning of the year or last year.
Probably, I think it was this year because you got it after you got your box of stuff, right?
Yeah, right after. Make a claim happen, Matt. My Renaissance.
Yeah. What you got? The Mackenzies.
I bought it when I was in Dollar Tree. I was something said, come here, come here, come here. I went down the aisle. It was the cookies. Look at me back. Give me
But I know they belong to Mackenzie.
no, they don't. You heard them. No, they don't. My Renaissance need cooking so good. But that's it. That's why I want to learn how to make my own.
And you gonna sit up there and eat them in my face? Good Lord. You a bone roller.
Well, guys, if y'all ain't got nothing else to do or say, we will see y'all tomorrow for Tuesday Shenanigans. My Renaissance, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate
No problem,
it.
kiddo.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Creekside Queen. Tampa, queen of the creek. Built on faith, yeah, the roots run deep. Turning dust to gold, every crop I keep. Hard work don't stop, I don't ever sleep. Up before the rooster, hands in the dirt. Every seed I plant, gotta know my worth. Ain't no silver spoon, had to build my own. Now the homestead strong like the crops I've grown. Brick by brick, stitch by stitch. Turning small town life into something rich. Crafting my dreams, got the hammer and thread. While the world's still talking, I stay 2 steps ahead. From the garden to the stream, from the land to the sky. Blood, sweat, and faith, that's how I ride.